Hey, my name is Benny. I'm one of the founders and CEO of Nect. And what Bain found out is that 78% of the insurance want the digital channel, but only 8% of them actually use it. To put it on another industry, the banking industry, the digital-only bank N26 opens 10,000 new accounts every day, and that is more than a typical local branch of a bank serves in total. That means that being digital is a huge opportunity, first of all to differentiate, but also to attract new customers worldwide. But digital customer acquisition for regulated industries such as insurance is very challenging. First of all, because they need a high confidence in their customer's identity. That's required by law, but on the other hand, you also want to protect yourselves from fraud. And the typical verification process drops out up to 70% of customers. And that is because high confidence needs a lot of checks. And a lot of checks means a lot of time and complexity. And time is something customers don't want to invest because they want it now and instant, because that's what they use from other apps and portals as well. But if you do something now and instant, you open up your accounts to fraud. That's something N26 just faced last year, so they had opened up accounts under false names because they made it now and instant, but they had not that much confidence then. That means you can't get high confidence and on the same time make it now and instant. But we're seeing a huge and urgent need of a user-friendly and on the other hand, very secure identification process, not only for insurance and banks, but also for new business models like Car2Go and Airbnb. So you want to know who is visiting your home, right? And that's why we come up with Selfie Ident. Selfie Ident combines the easiness of a selfie with the most confidence you will find on the market. And that's due to using AI. But let's first look how the process looks like. So the first step is the selfie video. The user gets guided how to put their face. When the face is put right and the recording starts, you have to say 2 random words. Based on these 2 random words, we check the lip movement, if it match, and so we can say it's a live face. The second step is the video recording of the front side of the ID card, and based on micro movements, we can see holograms and other optical variable features. And as I have an ID card here, the last step is a photo of the back side. If you would have a passport, you're already done with the video. What you can see now, in just 40 seconds, the user has verified their identity on the highest level you can find on the market. And it's not only fast, as I said, it's also very, very secure. So we have the most advanced checks in the industry, and all is done by the machine. So there's no human interaction. There's no human checking all these things. It's always done by the machine. First of all, sure, we combine the face. We check the liveness of the person, as I said, based on the lip movement. We have the real-time detection, so we check if the recordings are on this point in time. But the most USP we have is that we are the only smartphone-based process which can check the holograms, right? Because the camera is not made for checking holograms, but we deliver that so we can make it in a smartphone process, and that's what the customer expects. On the other hand, we extract all the data, obviously, and all that is done in seconds, as you have just seen, and it's patent pending. And it's not only that it's fast and secure, we also save a lot of costs for you as insurer. As you can see here, we are at a minimum 50% of the cost, but most of the times we save you like 75% of the costs. It's not only that the users love it, it's not only that the companies love it, it's also the users itself. We have the highest rating app on the App Store. And that's just some figures of our customers. They save like 75% of costs and gained 25% more customers through our process. And that's just because we have a very interesting but unusual mix in our team. So we combine the science with the user experience, which is quite uncommon because normally they don't work together, but we put them in a room, and that's why we came up with one of the best processes you will find on the market. And the market is very big, so the next 20 billion market is identity verification as a service based on McKinsey. We say it's even higher than that. Thanks for listening, and now I'm happy to answer your questions.